All right, so here we are. We just logged in and we're going to start configuring things and getting an idea of what we want to do. So let's take a look at our home screen here right away. It's asking if you want to join Yext. Yext is a service that allows you to create online appearance and things like that. I believe Yext charges almost $100 a month. We charge $49 from it. It's really useful if you want to help your SEO, if you want to get your name out there, it's great. For right now, I'm just going to hit X. WordPress, if I was building a WordPress site, you have that capability in here. I'm going to go ahead and press X again. Those two things are now gone. We're ready to start working on it. What I like to do first is go into settings. That's usually the best place to start things. Let's go into settings and we can look at our business profile. So we have the ability to upload our logo, update our legal name and information, and go down and select a few things. For example, let's say we update our information, we update our info, hit that button. Let's go pick our type of corporation. So I have a corporation. It is let's see if we can find something that makes more sense here. Telecommunications, not for profit. I would, out of these ones, probably select consumer. Sure. I could put in my tax ID if I wanted to and put that number in here. This is going to be very important to get your business texting available. But for right now, I'm going to say it's not available. I'm going to say from the US and Canada, I update that. Now, let me go down here. This is going to be my voicemail setting. So how do you create a voicemail? Now, you could, of course, record your voice, but I like to use something called Speechify. It works pretty good. So I'll go ahead and make a quick one and bring it back over here. All right, so I went ahead and loaded it, and I'm going to go ahead and upload the greeting. And it's uploaded here. I could play it here. All right, I'm going to put my in-call timeout to 3 seconds. All right. We recommend a timeout of 20 seconds or less. So let's make it 5 seconds. Sure. Why not? Save. All right. No big deal. Now I'm going to go on this side, business physical address. I'm using a bogus one here, but you would update that. About communication language, I'm going to pick English as my standard language. Here, my authorized representative, I can put in that representative's name. So we know who is the authorized representative, what is their direct email. So not the company email, but that person's email, their position. You can put that in there. Phone number, if you have it. So I'll just go ahead and put in my cell phone number for right now, update info. Now here's your general settings. What you're going to want to do here is go ahead and set up a few things. Now, most of these are pretty much set up from the get-go properly, but let's go ahead and run through it. Allow duplicate opportunity. What does that mean? I don't want duplicates. I want them to be the same. Merge contacts by Facebook. Okay, I'll do that. Disable contact time zone. Nope. Mark emails invalid due to hard balance. Yeah. So I'm not spending more money sending emails out if I get a list. So I can actually, if they bounce, I don't want to repeat that. Validate phone numbers when first SMS is sent. This costs a small bit. If you look right here, it says it's like a fraction of a penny. But what it'll do is it'll validate your list so that way you're not sending texts out and getting your number blacklisted or having trouble. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Verify email address first when sending it. Sure, I'm going to do that too. Once again, it's charges a small bit, but this is one time. And then that address is good to go. Now, doesn't mean someone can't disable their address or something like that, but it's at least better. Now, make SMS complaint by adding an opt-out message. Reply stop to unsubscribe. Now you can customize this. Now my suggestion is to change this. Reply, let's come up with a new word here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one to reply exit. Why do I want to use that? Because exit will let my system go ahead and opt them out, but won't create some bad remarks on my other side. So that's something that I find helps. I'm going to customize this part. Sticking my legal name. So saying preferred area contractors LC. So I'm going to say thanks. And instead of saying that, I'm going to get rid of that and put the name like that, not the legal name, if you would. Obviously, as under as mentioned in quick tip, the initials under. Okay. So what we can do is do this. We're going to go backwards. We're going to cancel this. We're going to keep that. What I'll do is, because this is coming up there, friendly business name, let's get rid of that and let's update that. So now what it's going to do is change my message over here. As you can see, to preferred area contractors. It needs to get refreshed. So let's go ahead and refresh it real quick. And as it comes up, The reason I'm doing this is because the LLC, the INC, it's probably just not as personal. So just getting rid of that. Thanks, preferred area contractors. Make emails compliant by adding a unsubscribe link. So let's go and look at that. You may unsubscribe. I'm okay with that one. I don't really have a problem with that. So I'll leave that one. Contact duplication preference. Allow duplicate contact. We do not want it. Find a contact by email or phone. I like to find them by phone first and then by email. It's just what I find to work better. I keep these disabled. They're an old version that is no longer needed. Update that. Now we're going to make a more better. We're going to make a more better version of a missed call text back. But for right now, hi, this is preferred area contractors. I saw that we missed your call. Hi, this is Kate from preferred area contractors. I saw that we just missed your call I'll just say away from the phone, but how can I help? Phone, how can I help? And does that say from or front? From. Okay, it just got caught up in this thing. So I'm going to do that. And you can test it out here by putting in your mobile number. So I can put in my mobile number and send a test, and it's going to go ahead and send me a test. Now remember, there's the compliance stuff that we have to do for the account. So you're going to want to get that stuff set up. But for right now, let's just go ahead and keep that. And I'm going to update all the stuff. Be sure you hit these updates and these saves. If you don't, it will make you forced to go again. So there's our business profile page. We've set everything up. Everything's good. If we wanted to, we could upload our logo and all that fun stuff. I haven't yet. Now remember, this is your location ID. You're going to want to keep this number handy in the future. It's good to know where that is. And this is your API key. This is also another number you're going to want to make sure that you have. You do not, once you start building automation and stuff, you want to avoid refreshing this because you're going to regenerate this number. And when you regenerate it, you will disconnect all your old automations, which in the future, this is a good way for you in case you need to do that, to basically say, hey, I want everybody out of my business. Boom, you can do that. But be careful. It's very important to do that properly. So now we'll go ahead and move on to some next pages, right? So go to company billing. And here we can add our payment method. Pretty simple. We create our user and we go ahead and put in our payment method. I'm going to leave that one for right now. My staff, this is where I would begin adding my employees.